I started here as a co-oping parent in the early 80s and loved the philosophy of the school, which again is the hands-on, play-based philosophy, because that's really the best way for children to learn at this age. We really try to meet all the developmental areas in a play-based program.
It's a place where kids can play, which is shown to be the best way for kids to start learning in life.
To learn through play, the children, what we do as teachers is we provide the materials, and with those materials, the children then create. And it's that creative problem-solving exploration with each other and with things, with toys or whatever it is that they're art materials, that enables them to really flourish.
We're focusing on the skills that everybody's going to need for their entire life. We're talking about social and emotional skills. We're talking about the ability to negotiate, to collaborate, to compromise.
I really love working with the 3-year-olds. The 3-year-olds come into a classroom where they're still kind of parallel playing. They see a toy and it's more about the toy and less about the social. And in that year of 3s, we go from that parallel to, I want to play with you, but I'm not sure how, to, you are my very best friend. And I am so grateful to be a part of that transition.
We give them a lot of free play and time for that play to actually occur, because it does take time for them to really get involved in something. And so I think it's really important for that free play to be extended whenever necessary. So we are flexible. We have a routine, but we're flexible with that routine.
Of course, we have a wide palette of toys and art materials for the kids to work and explore with. And then we bring in real life objects too. I've got a tool bench that the kids and I work with, and we drill and we hammer, and we're building a rain barrel out on our playground. I like to play the drums, so I share that with the kids. I bring my drums in, I've got some kids' drums. We play real instruments. We do things that they look at and go, that's cool.
I love how much they learn socially. They really work on the social interactions that children need going into the later grades.
Well, we are a co-op school, and what that means is that the families are involved in pretty much every aspect of running the school.
I see parents as having an extremely valuable role in a school environment. Not only are they able to see their own child growing and experiencing new things in a new situation, they also get to know their child's peers, and they get to play with the children, and they get to support the children and be part of that educational experience in a cooperative school.
It's an opportunity to get to know the kids in the classroom as well as you know your own, and I feel so comfortable leaving my kids with adults who care for my kids the way I care for my own kids, and I know that because I feel that way about their kids.
It's a multicultural, diverse, and also it's parent-oriented. Every time there is at least 2 or 3 parents co-oping and helping on the education process for the kids. And also I see a lot of progress on my son Isaac. It's been almost now close to 9 months. I see a lot of progress on this short period of time.
You're in the classroom learning with your child, with your children's friends, and you are part of that educational team.
So you get to know the families, you get to work with the families. They're in the classroom with their kids.
I do really encourage parents to play with the kids, not direct the play or not lead the play, but be a part of the play.
I love to be able to play with my daughter and her friends and see those relationships grow and to be a part of those relationships. And the playground, it's a lot of fun on the playground. I usually get roped into being some sort of wild beast that they have to tame. And by roped, I mean they actually rope me. They usually tie me up with a jump rope. And then 15 minutes later, we're inside and they assign me the role of the princess, which makes sense because I'm strong and I'm very pretty. And I look good in a dress.
Okay.
The teachers are also really great with the parents, both in the separation process and as co-opers. There's a lot of support, and I learned a ton from the teachers through the co-oping. In the twos class in particular, there's an extra aid at the beginning of the year to really shepherd parents through the process until they learn the routine.
So on Fridays, we offer Friday themed classes, and they're taught by either the teachers or sometimes parents like me jump in and teach a class. This month we are doing messy art. I'm getting ready to go onto the playground and make some mud paint. So we'll see how that goes.
It's wonderful to work alongside these amazing people. These parents bring so many talents and skills to the class. It's wonderful. My story is that I started here as a co-oping parent, and I stayed because it became a community for me.
We become a strong community, so they're doing a lot of things outside of school too. And I know I've made some of my best friends here, and all the staff has, and I think so many of the members, as they move forward, they still keep in touch with a lot of the people they made friends with.
But we also host amazing community events that brings us together and helps us build those relationships that makes us this really special school. One of my favorite events is Truck Touch, and it is basically a big party for preschoolers of all ages all over. We have a whole bunch of different trucks that kids can climb in, and they can touch, and they can beep the horns, and we have music, and we have crafts and arts and food. And
we just put on this just wonderful event for the community. It's a fundraiser, so it helps to bring, keep tuition down, and that's the main way that we do that. It's also a really important social event for us as a community.
I laugh a lot every day. They bring such joy and humor to my day. So I'm hoping that that's what the parents take home with them.
And the way that these teachers helped me in my parenting, that I can hopefully offer that to other parents, it's why I love to do what I'm doing.
I really believe that each child has their own inner gem and their own inner light, and it is our role as teachers and staff to help that light shine.
They're happy to be there. They come in the door and they're just like, "Hi, Miss Rebecca!" And they're so excited to be there, and it just melts my heart. So those are the moments when I love being a teacher.
What do you love about Silver Spring Nursery School? Those two things? Oh.
Or the climbing blocks.
Cool.
That's it. Because they have parking spots.
Do you drive your own car?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My favorite thing at school is to ring the bell.
What do you ring the bell for?
I don't know. Fingerprint. Hand painting.
Hand painting?
Yeah.
Cool. Why do you love that?
Because you can paint your hands